So my sister, who has always been kind of a trendsetter in the most chaotic way possible, decided she wanted to start a book club. Not just any book club, though, a book club specifically for people who don't really like to read. I thought she was joking, but the next thing I know, she's texting me invitations with a list of potential members, most of whom I know only from her complaints about how they still owe her money from that failed group vacation. Naturally, I RSVP'd yes, partly out of curiosity and partly because my Friday nights are already reserved for bad decisions. At the first meeting, someone brought a copy of Pride and Prejudice but openly admitted they'd only seen the Keira Knightley movie. Another member said she'd read The Great Gatsby, but her summary was suspiciously similar to the plot of The Wolf of Wall Street. When my sister asked who had actually read the book of the month, there was an awkward silence broken only by my friend Dave munching popcorn and saying, "The audiobook was too long, so I just watched the trailer." The night quickly devolved into a heated debate over which movie adaptation was the most insulting. By the third meeting, things had escalated. We hadn't discussed a single book, but we had constructed a complex bracket system to determine the worst movie adaptation of all time. Arguments got so passionate that someone brought a whiteboard and started drawing diagrams connecting Tom Hanks to every adaptation, as if he were the Kevin Bacon of bad movies. At one point, we accidentally invented a drinking game where you take a shot every time someone says, "The book was better," which, considering none of us had read the books, got out of hand fast. Eventually, my sister stood up, raised her glass, and declared, "We may not have read a single page, but at least we've given the phrase novel experience a whole new meaning." And that's how I ended up in the only book club where the plot twist is realizing the real adaptation was the friends we argued with along the way.